Okay guys, it's been a few days. Apologies there. I've been thinking about the stuff that I wanted to do episodes on, and this one's just going to be more obviously planning for these things in the modern era. I've gotten a little nervous about doing it soon just because I have my head in the data for infections, and obviously you always hear about people getting infected with staph infections and other things in the hospital. And obviously this is a concern right now because I already have a disease that has ruined my life. I'm not going to add another one on there if I have an opportunity to avoid it. I still don't understand why any of you would have chosen to embrace it, but you did. Yeah, so that's really what I had a bunch of questions for the cardiothoracic nurse. She told me to ask the surgeon, so I won't be talking to him for another week or two. And then I guess at that point we'll make a decision, because if it's not going to make sense to do it now, I'm not going to do it. I mean, I've delayed it for the past few years just because there was so much infection in the hospital. Now I am taking with me a medical grade air filter into the hospital to take into the rooms, but I can't be guaranteed my own private room. I don't really know how capacity is because there's no reports. Apparently they are no longer feeding data directly to hospital administrators, which they were doing for quite a while. I don't know if it's just because everybody's decided, oh, we're all gonna get it, why do we need to know? I don't know. So we'll see what happens. Again, I'm just gonna have my conversation with him and figure it out, and then figure out what I need to do from there. Because I'm just not, after avoiding it for as long as I have, again, I'm not going to embrace another illness if I have an opportunity to avoid it. And I feel the same as I always have, Yes, I'm a little more tired in the evenings, but there's nothing like physically catastrophically different about how I've been living. I'm worried. Obviously I need to get this done so that I can continue on with the rest of my life, but at the same time I'm just concerned. And I think this is going to be a concern for the modern era for all of us, because who wants to go in and get something fixed and end up with another problem or a worse problem coming home? I don't know. I am not going to go through this whole video again because I've already done it a few times, and God, my face is fucked up. But anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to go over. I don't feel that I have, I see people all the time talking about PTSD. I don't have PTSD. This doesn't, it's my condition has affected some of my larger decisions, and that, yes, I'm not going to jump out of an airplane. Again, I'm not having children. Yes, my assets I will not have because they'll be taken, but at the same time, I don't really feel like this is, life is tough. You gotta build a bridge and get over it, so I'm just trying to deal with it. I actually have I find a lot of comfort in hospitals, generally speaking. If there wasn't like this invisible little virus in there, I'd feel a lot better about it, because I get a lot of comfort from nurses, especially people in cardiac floors. They've always been very kind to me, but right now, like I said, I'm just a little concerned. So that's what today's video is going to be about. I'll go over some more things later, but right now this has just been like on my mind. And after speaking with the nurse today, I just realized that I just want to make sure that this is the best time to do this, and this is something that each one of you is going to have to make a decision on. Again, if you have control and the ability to plan it, sometimes you can make different decisions. In fact, when I was talking to her, the nurse, she told me that people change the dates all the time. She's like, you can decide the day before you don't want to do it. People do it all the time. So at least I have that, right? No one's gonna kidnap me and lasso me to the gurney and force me into heart surgery. And that's pretty much it. I hope you all had a great day,